An employment exercise was conducted at the Rose Hall Estate in Canje yesterday. Details in this report. An employment exercise was conducted yesterday, Thursday, July 22, 2021, at the Rose Hall Canje Sugar Estate, where the managing team of the Guyana Sugar Corporation, Guyana, sought to employ in excess of 100 workers to fill positions that are available in the fields and factory. During the exercise, a press briefing was facilitated to notify the press and the public on the Rose Hall Estate employment exercise. The acting manager of the estate, Mr. Balraj Danraj, gave an update on the current numbers of persons employed at the factory.
The reopening saw the immediate employment of field and factory workers, among other workers like security, the finance department. So to date, the estate we have enrolled 463 persons.
Mr. Danraj continued by explaining that this process is necessary if they are to reopen and recommence production of sugar at the Rose Hall Estate.
That amount were not able to complete the work as was scheduled, so we embarked on this employment drive today so that we could attract more of the laborers from around the area. So we'll partially increase our labor force. For the people fund, and we register them, and this was done with the help of the other estates, personnel department. So after we register them, we send them for the medical. And if they're successful on the medical examination, then we employ.
The manager went on to talk about how the Port Morant training facility will be utilized to train the individuals.
Looking at some areas like the skilled people for the factory, unskilled for the factory, we're looking at planters, pest control person, people who could work in the field also. And the technical people in the factory will be fitters, welders, electricians. So we'll be happy if we could have some skills. We're happy. If they're not so skillful, then we'll embark on training. So regardless who comes for the employment, we'll employ and train them. We'll take that upon ourselves to train the people so that they could fill the gap that we have.
The CEO of Guyana, Mr. Sesnarayan Singh, briefly noted the following.
Our target is 100. If we get 200, we're employing. If we get 300, we're employing. Guyana is committed to bringing economic energy to the Canje, New Amsterdam, the low quarantine area. This Rose Hall Estate is committed to bringing economic energy. This is our corporate social responsibility, but more importantly, this is us sending the clear signal that the work plan that we have in place is working, is being implemented, and we are working towards delivering on an objective that was set to us by our shareholders.
After the press conference, this reporter spoke with a few individuals who sought employment at the estate. 23-year-old Joshua Lakeram of Betty Ground East, Canje, spoke with this newscast and related these details.
Looking for a job and work now these days, have fine, and if they still giving a job, the youngs have to be taking a job and doing nothing on the road. It makes sense they're on the road idling. Devils find work for the idlers, so it makes sense to idle. And that's the reason I come up for a job. Because no young youths now these days, they without a job, they end up and do a lot of wrong things. I used to do normally like painting and mason, but you don't get the job like regularly. I want a regular job, like you can get a regular salary every week, so that's the reason I come to the estate. It's a skills man, painting, I know painting good, but just because I don't get the work how I want it, like if you get it a whole month or a whole 2 months, you might well make use of it, because when you don't get it, you don't get it. But at the estate now, they show every week you're getting a work until you don't want to work no more. But you don't want to work, you continue because you're getting a lot of benefits.
54-year-old Danraj Harichan from number 7 village on the Quarantine coast also noted.
I come to imply back to work.
You are working here before?
Yeah, working before. We get severance I get severance and lose out the factory and anything.
What were you previously employed as?
Harvested, cane cutter, cut cane. I mean, they plant a little garden and thing, and you get a little work with Andy, the contractor work and thing. So,
Oh, the SVU.
yes, you know, the factory open back and feel glad, you know. At least everybody will get
Another individual, 52-year-old Hemwati Devi, of Reliance Village, East Canje, told this newscast the following.
Hemwati Devi in Japan.
Where are you from?
Reliance.
How old are you?
52.
And so what made you come out here today?
I just come to have a job for just clean and wash. They gave me a job just to say, go across it, I get a job for clean and wash. If I have the job, I feel glad to have a little job.
Where were you working before?
Never work, first time.
So what made you come out today?
Where I used to sell in the market, but I left the market work long too. Because business now go. So I leave the market. So after me hear about the job, instead of me take the job. I appreciate to have a job for myself, like, you know, I could do something for myself now.
At about 9:15 hours when this reporter was about to leave, the estate had already registered 150 individuals for employment. Narima Ali, Channel 8 News.